Hey everyone, Human Shield 1991 back again for episode 5 of the Pokemon Blue Randomized Nuzlocke. The previous 4 episodes have been quite a bit of fun to produce, so hopefully you're enjoying the show thus far. The last episode, I believe, the last episode is when we took on Brock, and Brock, spoiler alert for those who didn't watch it, if you haven't watched it, go back and watch that first. I don't know why you'd watch this one first, but surprisingly you'll see, if you check the views for the videos, it's not like everybody just watches the first video and keeps going through. For whatever reason, they're going, one will have X amount of views, 2 will have less views, 3 will have the most views, 4 will have slightly less views. I don't know. I don't understand it. But hey, if you're enjoying it, you're enjoying it. But anyway, definitely check out the last episode where we took on Brock. And again, spoiler alert, it was brutal. Brock himself was a pushover. Brock was easy, but the camber before Brock, I thought the lock was going to end. But it didn't. The lock did not end. Instead, we were able to beat Brock. We were able to get through Viridian Forest. I did have to do a lot of grinding at that point, but I didn't grind since, so that's good. In the meantime, as we get this video started, make sure you follow me on Twitter at HumanShield1991. If you like the videos, if you like this series, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. I'd love to have comments in the comment section below. It can be about a specific point in the video. It can be about the Nuzlocke altogether. Just anything. I just want to talk. Not a big deal. Comments are great to help the channel, and I just like to see them. And then, of course, subscribe to the channel if you do indeed like the show and if you do indeed like the series. Beyond that, there's not much else to say, so we're about to get started. But we do have Pokemon Showdown series as well, so check the playlist section so you can see all the different series we have up currently. But without any further ado, let's get going. Alright, so once again, our party isn't very much. As you know, we just have Koffing right now, but let's look at Crossbones, our Koffing. Level 21, good defense, good special, pretty good attack. Move pool's weak though, only Tackle and Smog is awful in this generation. Here's a look at our items. Actually, we could deposit some of those. We have one badge now that we can show off, the Boulder badge, which is exciting. But yeah, the problem with this generation is just like the Pokebox limits. Your items have a limit too, which is frustrating. You can only carry so many, so you have to make sure you deposit items you're not using. So, Bide goes bye-bye, and the Water Stone goes away for now. I think that's going to be good. I could probably get rid of the Elixir for now, but I'll hold on to it. Now, okay, we're fully healed. I heal it, when I grind or at the end of episodes anyway, but rather be safe than sorry, especially coming out because, again, we only have one Pokemon, but we'll hopefully be getting an encounter this episode. We'll be getting our Route 3 encounter, I believe it is. And then we have... actually, we have a couple encounters. Okay, let's see. We only have 2 grand. Definitely need more potions. That goes without saying. An escape rope. I don't think we're going to get to Mount Moon this episode, but I think we're going to tackle all the trainers on the route. And then I think we have several encounters along the way. So, yeah, because we have the Route 3 encounter. We have the Magikarp encounter, which obviously won't be Magikarp, although it'd be interesting if it was. And then at the end of that, we might get the Mount Moon encounter. We won't go through Mount Moon this episode. Mount Moon takes far too long, as this route does too, but we might do the Mount Moon encounter too. That way I can grind them up in the meantime. I'm not sure what I should grind them up to, but we'll figure it out. Who knows? I might not be able to catch anything anyway. Alright, so now this area is good for money, good for experience, but dangerous in a Nuzlocke. And it takes a long time to get through, I've noticed. Especially if you don't have the proper Pokemon. Poet wants to fight. Because Crossbones is great. I mean, maybe not great. He's been great for us. Yes, Crossbones has been great for us. What am I saying? I gotta talk him up. But still, it's one Pokemon. An overleveled Pokemon, but one Pokemon nonetheless. Honestly, Mew isn't a big threat, but if I ran into a Mewtwo even at like level 12, that could still conceivably take me out with Psychic, I think. Maybe it would take a couple Psychics, but there's not much I can do. So we definitely need to expand the team and we need to stay strong. Now, if hypothetically we are able to get 1, 2, or 3 encounters, I don't plan on getting them all up when I grind all up to Koffing's level. Koffing's a little over leveled right now, but it's just because it's a solo run at this point. Hey, I'm at June Viridian Forest. Did you, kid? How was that? Bug catcher wants to fight. Bug catcher sends out Doug Trio. Oh boy, that is not a bug. Now, the one good thing about this game, I sometimes for fun I would play Fire Red or Leaf Green Nuzlocks on my phone, right? And the brutal thing sometimes was when you would get Arena Trap Diglett and you just couldn't leave, and it would kill you. Or another thing, which is a big problem in some of the Nuzlocks, is if you get a ghost and you can't handle it, or if they explode, or if they hit those one-hit KOs. There's a lot of issues. Oh, come on, Onyx. Don't be annoying. Yeah, you're going to be annoying. And Smog keeps missing. Okay, was that 3 or 4 Smogs that missed in a row? And he gets the screech off, too. Come on, Poison. Thank you. At this point, the Poison's going to do more damage than anything else. Another screech. That is actually starting to be terrifying. I need to heal. Now, I'm glad I got the potions, but they're only going to do so much for me at this stage. Once again, I asked this in a previous video. I'm not sure if it was one that went up today as of recording or the day before, but a few people have noted that sometimes the music in the background is a little too loud. That's something I'm having trouble finding the proper point, because I want to have the music in the background. I don't want you just to hear me. I want you to hear the game too. But I don't want it to be so loud it drowns out the commentary. So just, if it sounds good, let me know. If it doesn't sound good, let me know too. So just keep me updated in that regard. And finally, okay, Onyx is done, but okay. See, I was a little worried because the Screech did so much to our defense, but it's just Venonat. It's not a threat. Venonat would be a cool Pokemon to start with. Not that it's strong, but it's underused, you know? Especially in a different game that isn't have these limited move pools. That's another thing that's such a struggle in this generation, is that, like, I'm trying to think of a good example, and I don't have one off the top of my head, but well, I guess Koffing's a good example, right? So far, all we have is Smog and Tackle, but for so many, you won't even have the Smog. You'll just have Tackle or Harden or Quick Attack, maybe, all normal type moves, and it's tough. I'm trying to think. There's a grass type in the game that definitely has a horrible moveset that's a little better in other generations. Maybe it's Oddish, I don't know. I think Oddish has Absorb at least. Anyway, let's keep going, and hey, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Shorts, kid. Shorts are comfortable and easy to wear, but if you're a bug catcher... Oh, he's not. Okay. He's a swimmer. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a swimmer. And an Articuno. I don't think an Articuno can do much to me at this point, especially since I'm double its level, right? We have good special. Ooh, that's still been quite a bit, though. Considering I'm double and we have a good special, and it wasn't even super effective. Oh well, it's gone now. Oh, Pidgeotto. You know, I have a newfound fear of the Pidgeotto and Pidgeot line after the rival battle before. Oh, and I just realized after Mount Moon we have another rival battle. Oh, that's going to be scary. We got to have a team by then. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4 possible encounters before then. So, in theory, we could have a near full team. Or we could be game over by then. Who knows what we'll run into. Hopefully not. I don't think it will be. I think, you know what? No, I'm going to start being positive. Crossbones is going to carry us all the way to the top. You know, whether we catch anything or we don't catch anything, we'll win the whole game with Crossbones if we have to. But let's try not to have to worry about that. Let's definitely give him a full team so he doesn't have to carry the load. I really need to make sure I give it moves before we get Explosion or something, or Self-Destruct, because I do not want to misclick and end up losing the knockdown or the lock that way. I missed what he said. Sometimes I click too fast. We got a bug catcher, and it's another Geodude. Man, these rock types are so annoying. Now, if I had a grass move or a water move, I would be pleased as punch. Fighting type move, I think ground is good against rock. I can't remember. But any of that would be wonderful. But I have tackle and smog, so we're not all that lucky, I guess. Anyway, that actually wasn't too bad. It's just time consuming, and I can't really speed up. Using the emulator I have, there is a turbo mode, but I don't know. My phone emulator is great because I can just, there's a 2 arrow, you can just kind of fast forward and speed up, but this one's a mess here for some reason. Good damage from Dig, but I think I'll one-shot you, right? Yeah, okay. Dog trios aren't very strong, and we're 23. Wheel out next. The good thing about having crossbones as our one Pokemon is we don't have to worry about getting poisoned. Or toxic. Which is a big relief. It definitely makes it easier. Man, this place is just crawling with trainers. Oh, let's keep battling. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. Man, these kids love their shorts. I like shorts too, but come on, man. Ooh, a monk. A lot of fully evolved mons on this route. Ooh, that tackle. Oh, okay, it was a crit. I was like, that tackle did big damage. We'll see why now. And pound, 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 and tackle. Okay. How much? 471 experience. That is beefy. Considering I'm double it, that's definitely good. I always wear shorts, even in winter. Nothing wrong with that, just don't get sick. Should I heal up? Nah. I'm debating about healing because, again, I don't want to lose the one Pokemon we have. I meant Pokemon Center healing, by the way. But I'll just use that potion. We're making some bank right now, so. Again, we're not. This game doesn't give the kind of money that the later gens do, but we should be okay. Maybe, hopefully. There's a lot of trainers coming up, so. Oh, it wants to. Oh, another freaking rock type, dude. These rock types are really starting to get on my nerves. It would be great if I had Absorb, if I had Razor Leaf, if I had Water Gun, if I had Bubble, anything like that. I would be ecstatic. I don't think Crossbones can learn any of that. Although I think he learns quite a few moves from TM, so maybe he can. Who knows? I think he can learn Flash, which will come in handy later, since he's not learning anything else anytime soon. And a Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn, I think, is one of the coolest looking Pokemon from Generation 1. Even though obviously Rhydon's better and more popular, I think Rhyhorn, and the sprite isn't a great indicator, but I think Rhyhorn in general is just really, really a genuinely cool looking Pokemon. I'll tell you though, this route, it takes a while to get through. Not as long as Mount Moon's going to take, but it takes a while just with so many Pokemon having to go back and heal, and it's time consuming to be sure. And I don't like having long episodes, not because I don't like making long episodes. I love producing them, and not because I don't think people will enjoy them. I know most Let's Plays and most Nuzlocks, they normally do 30 to an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, usually probably around 40, 45 minutes is the average. I stick to more 20 to 30 minutes, but that's more due to technical limitations than anything. I've mentioned in other videos, so you might know, but my gear is very, very unreliable at this point. I'm pretty much just using a laptop and some headphones, and the laptop isn't a particularly strong one. It's an old, beat-up one, and I'm just doing the best I can with it. If I had, a big gaming rig, it would be great, but just when I'm exporting the video, my computer gets so hot, it takes so long, and that's also internet related. But and then same when I'm trying to upload to YouTube, it takes so long. So you can find my new Pokemon. So for the most part, my videos probably won't be 40, 45 minutes, an hour. You might get the occasional long one just by default because I can't necessarily, I don't want to end something in the middle of a route or that's no fun. Plus, I like to be at a spot where if I need to grind off screen, I can without having to do it in the middle of a video. Because like I did last time, I don't like doing it that way. This is an easy battle. That's nice. I like to just get my attacks in or get whatever the goal is, finish that goal. If I catch something, I like to catch it at the end of the episode, so then I can train up after off screen. But trainer stronger than wild ones. This is true, but here we go. This is our moment. Let's hope it's something good because I could definitely use something good. Come on, come on. Anything else? Something I can catch. I don't even care if it's good. Just something I can catch. And it's Tangela. I like Tangela in later generations. Actually, Tangela is a great example of what I talked about earlier. Unfortunately, its moveset is absolute garbage in this generation. I'm pretty sure it doesn't learn a grass move until level 30 or something, maybe even later. So the whole body is swathed with wide vines that are. The vine Pokemon, sorry. 3'3", 77 pounds. Wide swaths similar to seaweed. It's vine. Okay. Do I want to give a nickname? What's a good nickname for a Tangela that keeps to the theme? Huh. I have an idea. I don't know. Sometimes I overthink this. I should just go with. It doesn't have to make sense. None of these really should make sense. Crossbones make sense because of the explosion, but. Do I do it? Do I do it? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. It doesn't make sense, but it doesn't matter. It still keeps on the theme, and that's what's important. So here we go. We now have a Tangela. Level 5. Good defense. Oh, that moveset is brutal. I mean, granted, Bind is broken in this gen, so that's a plus, but just brutal. Eek. But hey, at least I have another Pokemon. I can train Tangela up off screen, and even if it doesn't learn anything good, it probably can learn Cut, so that's a plus, so I don't have to have an 8-jump slave. And something else to take hits or swap out to if I need it. If I have something strong against Crossbones, I could switch out, I guess. Natasha grew to level 6. Okay, Crossbones and Natasha. Once rivals, now friends. Route 4 is it? Okay. We are almost at Route 4, too. Do you say route or do you say route? I find myself saying both, so. Let's see. This is still Route 3. Yeah, so our only encounter right now is Mount Moon and the Magikarp. Route 3, Mount Moon ahead. Alright, so now we are in the clear. Now it's just about getting our encounters, and we are done with this episode. Ouch, I tripped over a rocky Pokemon Geodude. I would love a Geodude. Mount Moon Tunnel entrance. Okay, let's heal up and get our encounter. If you have too many Pokemon, you should store them via PC. Very true. Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Team Rocket is always in the news. Hello there, I got a deal just for you. I'll let you have the swell Magikarp for just 500. What do you say? Ooh, a Nidorino. Okay, I will take a Nidorino. Now, problem is, normally we get a Moonstone in Mount Moon, but we're probably not going to get one here since it's completely random. But, there you go. Loki the Nidorino. Well, I don't give refunds. That's okay, I don't need a refund. Another poison type. Oh well. Okay, so now our team's coming together. Not that it's, the most diverse, not that it will necessarily get us out of the pickle, but it's more than one Pokemon. Solid enough stats, lead, tackle, horn attack, or Leer, not Lee. Tackle, and okay, that's not terrible. Leer can come in handy, and again, it's a good Pokemon. Let's see. The Poison Pin Pokemon, 2'11", 43 pounds. An aggressive Pokemon that is quick to attack. The horn on its head secretes a powerful venom. Alright, you know what? I'm pleased as punch, but let's get one more encounter this episode. That way I can do all my grinding off screen, and it is Meowth. Aw, okay. Okay. It's not gonna help with our type disadvantages, but you know what? I don't use a Meowth often, so I am plenty happy to get Meowth if it gets in this ball. Get in the ball, Meowth. Just get in the Pokeball. Come on. Perfect. Okay. Look at that. We now have 4 Pokemon on our team. Um, it's not a greatly diverse team, but the Scratch Cat Pokemon basically look for drop loose change. I think it has Payday at this level. I don't think it has Payday yet. Well, I don't know what level it gets at. I don't even know what level it evolves. Maybe 28. I think that's when it evolves in later gen, so I'll assume it's the same. I can't fit the name I want. It doesn't totally make sense anyway, but can it fit? No, that's not gonna fit. That's not gonna fit. I feel like you can have longer names in future gens. I'm not sure if that's true. Let me know in the comment section if it is, though. Either way, we are adding Panther to the squad. So that's 4 Pokemon now. We have 4 Pokemon on our team. We have Natasha, Crossbones, Loki, and Panther. And does he have Payday? No, he just has Scratch and Growl, but that's okay. Again, at this point, it's about having a full team, so if someone goes down, we don't lose. I'm definitely going to grind up all 3 of the new Pokemon on our team. Obviously, I'm going to try not to level up Koffing more than he is because he doesn't need it. But if he ends up leveling up a little bit because of the grinding, then it happens. But I'm going to try to avoid that at all possible. But that's going to wrap things up for this episode. So hopefully you enjoyed it. We got through Route 3, and we got 3 encounters, and we caught every single one. So that's exciting. Because I was really worried this is going to be a Koffing solo run at this point. So now we have Meowth, we have Nidorino, and we have Tangela. If Tangela knew grass moves, and if Nidorino could evolve and get a ground type, we would be looking quite good at this point. But as of where we are now, it's still going to be a challenge. It's still going to be difficult. Mount Moon might be a pain in the butt, and then, oh lord, Cerulean City is going to be a real pain, and Nugget Bridge and Rival Battle, and that Pidgeot. The Pidgeot's going to be strong against 3 of the 4 Pokemon we have, so Meowth may have to come in handy. But again, that's going to wrap things up for this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Might be a little longer than some of the recent ones, but not too much. If you did like it, hit a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below, several comments down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And follow me on Twitter at HumanShield1991. It's a good way to stay up to date on what happens on the channel, because sometimes you won't catch the uploads just because of so many subscriptions or YouTube not notifying you. So you'll always know when I upload something new by following me on Twitter. Plus, you can just chat. As I'm not a particularly over-the-top personality on Twitter. I'll ask questions. I'll say my likes and dislikes. I'll talk. But, it's more just conversing and promotion. But that's going to wrap things up. I hope you enjoyed it. That's episode 5 in the books, and episode 6 should be coming. But until then, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one.